in the past 6 or 7 months or so, and after 4 rounds of talks, may mga major gains, no? Especially on the substantive agenda on socio-economic reforms, including the political and constitutional reforms. No? And so, as members of Congress, and personally as member of Bayan Muna, it's a commitment to be part of the peace process, no, even as observer, especially that there are issues here that will also be tackled by Congress. For example, Congress is now deliberating the Genuine Agrarian Reform Bill, no? And it's part and parcel of the issues being negotiated sa socio-economic reforms. No? So Congress should be attuned, no? Sa nagiging takbong process ng negotiation so that it can appreciate the context why, for example, the parties agreed on the issue of free distribution of lands to the farmers. No? Kasi kung hindi ito maintindihan ng hindi makita ng members ng Congress, no? Hindi makita ng Congress ang context in the process of the negotiation, it will be difficult. It will be like just like what happened, for example, to the Bangsamoro Basic Law, no? The course of the crafting of the BBL, while there were consultations conducted by the House of Representatives, pero iba pa rin yung sa process ng negotiation and crafting of the agreement, nandoon yung members ng Congress.
Sir, are you positive na makukuha nyo yung support ng Congress para dun sa mga pinag-uusapan dito? Dili ba na sila muraga or mga challenges nga inyong makita?
Well, these are challenges that have to be surmounted, no? Ingon nga nila, it's easier to sign an agreement. But the most difficult part of any negotiation, you know, or any agreed any agreement is the implementation stage, no? And syempre that has to be surmounted. But there is no hard and fast rule, no? Kahit wala man tayong model nga ginasunod din eh. So we just have to work within the confines and the limits provided sa circumstances, no? So there are reasons to be hopeful still despite all these challenges. The fact that the peace process is moving, no, despite in the past parang divergent, no, very extreme positions, but now they are coming together. There are agreement in principles, no, nga ilan ang na-achieve. So I think na reason to be hopeful na even a very conservative institution like Congress will have to play its role, no, for us to have a just and a just and kanang a just society, no, nga naay peace and genuine development. Otherwise dili siguro makita man pud sa mga members ng ato ang Kongreso na how are we faring as a country, as a nation na napag-iwanan na ta, no? So there is this opportunity to institute kanang marag radical change, no, nga tan-aw nato and may naagrihan ang parties, then let's give it a try.
Okay, sir, kanang sa as a lawmaker from Mindanao, unsa ang atong maingon nga dakong benefit gain ng mga taga Mindanao pag magsucceed ang talks?
Ako, it's not even because I'm a lawmaker from Mindanao. As a lawmaker representing the marginalized sector,
okay,
no, the biggest gains, if indeed an agreement, comprehensive agreement on socio-economic reforms will be reached by the parties and will be ratified by their principals, is the opportunity that majority of our peoples will be freed, no, from the bondage of poverty that has shackled us for not only decades but centuries, no? And that's one of the bitter and sad ironies of our country. We are so rich in resources, so rich in human resources, but we are so poor No, so there is this opportunity. Ang framework karon na nag-exist or kining structure nga nag-exist ron has nagapos atua, no, from development, stagnation, stunted ang atong development. So there is this opportunity, a new paradigm, a new framework, no, that will give us an opportunity, kato, especially for the marginalized sector, no, to savor, mapakinabangan ba katong the bounties offered by the richness of our country.
Okay. Thank you, sir.